I had quite a few moments, but at the end of the day, you know, he does things on the field that you see and you're like, all right, he's got a chance to be pretty good. So we rolled with it.
On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school. That day, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns while running for another. Texas Tech beat SMU 41-23.
Whether it's him or whether it's going to be the other quarterbacks playing, I think he's going to do, Coach Kingsbury's going to do the best job of putting us in the best position to win each game, and whatever happens, happens. And I think Baker's done a great job so far of, you know, making us 4-0. He's been a great leader, and you know, I don't see him as even, you know, the first time I saw him practice was nowhere near a true freshman performance.
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year. That season, the team went undefeated, and Mayfield threw for 45 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. As expected, Division I scholarship offers started coming in.
I think Washington State was the first one to offer him. Coach Morris now is at Tech, and Baker was excited about that. I can remember talking to Gina and James, Baker's parents, and they weren't real excited about that because of how far it was away, but they thought it was neat. It's a, you know, a Pac-12 program offering their son a scholarship. That's pretty awesome. And so Baker was excited to go look at them. The baseball season ended up lasting so long that he didn't get a chance to go look because they offered the scholarship to 2 kids, and I think the other kid took the scholarship before Baker had a chance to go visit. Rice offered him, New Mexico offered him, North Carolina was there twice in 2 weeks. Our Coach Morris, that used to be at Lake Travis, came from Clemson and took a look at him and loved the way he moved around, loved the way he threw the ball.
Lake Travis struggled during Mayfield's senior season, posting a 9-2 record. And once his dream school, TCU, opted for another quarterback, Mayfield was suddenly left without many options.
And we saw that the TCU thing wasn't going to happen earlier than Baker realized it. There were a couple other options, and they weren't good options, but Baker at that point was just so frustrated he was going to take one of them. And so that's what I mean. It was just, you know, the disappointment of, am I really, why don't they want me? I feel like I'm good enough. I've got, you know, all these tools, and I really think I can contribute to a team. That's what he felt like.
Mayfield chose to walk on at Texas Tech, where his former high school teammate Michael Brewer was the starting quarterback. A few months later, Brewer injured his back, and Tech was left with 2 true freshman quarterbacks.
You know, we were really excited about Baker coming to walk on. We knew he was a scholarship-worthy kid. He had some offers early in the process, and for whatever reason, they fell through. But, you know, anytime you can get a kid that type of a caliber, a player, to come walk on, and it was a difficult situation because we didn't want Baker to think that, oh, you know, we're viewing you just as a walk on. We know like what we're getting in you, scholarship numbers wise. We just don't have a spot, and so we were fired up the day he came. We put on a big presentation for him, rolled out the red carpet for him. He meant that much to us, and fortunately for us, you know, he chose to walk on, and he's kind of writing his own story now.
He took it with everything, 110%, and just rolled with it. There wasn't a time that he looked back and it was just all full force that, hey man, this is my job. I've got to do this. This is what I want to do. There wasn't a sight in his eye that he doesn't want this. He wanted it from the get-go.